Hey everybody, this is Edward Underhill, and I'm here with my AEW Full Gear 2021 predictions video. Looking at this card on paper, I think this has the potential to be a great pay-per-view if it's paced right and it's structured correctly, especially seeing as how we do have two big stipulation matches. So starting off with the buy-in pre-show, we have a women's tag team match between Thunder, Rosa, and Hikaru Shida versus Nyla, Rose, and Jamie Hayter. For this match, I'm going to go with Rosa and Shida to get the win. Next up, we have the main card. Starting off, we have the AEW Women's World Championship match. Dr. Britt Baker versus Ty Conti. For this, I'm going with Britt Baker to get the win, primarily because I want Thunder Rosa to beat her for the title down the line. But we'll see how that plays out. Then we have a straight-up men's tag team match. Pac and Cody Rhodes versus Malakai Black and Andrade El Idolo. I'm going with Black and El Idolo primarily because I feel like they're going to begin a slow burn to Cody turning heel, despite what he said on Dynamite a number of weeks ago. I do think it will happen. Then we have the AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament Finals, Bryan Danielson versus Miro. For this, I'm going with Bryan Danielson to get the win and move on to face whoever wins the main event, which I'll get to later. Then we have the first of our two big stipulation matches, a Falls Count Anywhere 6-man tag team match, the Young Bucks and Adam Cole versus Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage. Between this and the next match, I would have this be the opener for the pay-per-view, and I'm going to go with the Young Bucks and Adam Cole to get the win here because I do think for now it's probably best to keep these guys going strong. But I do love Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage as well. So then we have one of two matches that I think has the potential to be a barn burner, and I mean that in the good way. Darby Allin versus MJF, and for this I'm going to go with MJF to get the win because I do think they are going to begin the build to him chasing the belt for the second time going into 2022. Next up, we have CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. I'm going with CM Punk. I think for now, keep Punk going strong. Let him get some wins under his belt. And then eventually have him chase the belt going into maybe 2023. But we'll see how that goes. Next up, we have the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. The Lucha Bros versus FTR. Okay. If this was a double title match for the AEW and AAA World Tag Team titles, I could see this going one of two ways between these two teams. But because this is for the AEW Tag Team belts only, I'm going with the Lucha Bros to get the win. And then maybe at the last Dynamite of 2021 or the first Dynamite of 2022, we could see a winner-take-all Escalera de la Muerte match for both sets of titles between these two teams, but we'll see how that goes. And then we get into the last two matches. First off, the 10-man tag team Minneapolis street fight. The Inner Circle, there you go, versus Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, Dan Lambert, Junior Del Santos, and Andrei Arelovsky. And I expect nothing but a wild, chaotic match between these 10 guys. And I'm going to go with the Inner Circle to get the win here. And I do predict Dan Lambert will be the one to take the fall at the end of the match. Or get the win if Men of the Year and American Top Team get the win. And then last but not least, we have our main event, the AEW World Championship match, Kenny Omega versus the Hangman Adam Page. Personally, I want this to go 45 to 60 minutes. As for who's going to win this, as much as I enjoy Kenny Omega and I'm happy to see him get a good run as the champ, I do think it's time for him to drop the belt. So with that in mind, I'm going with Hangman Adam Page to get the win. Those are my predictions for the show, guys. Leave your thoughts and comments below. I'm going to hopefully get the review up by the end of the night, if not Sunday morning. And until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.